Let's talk about Ravencoin and do some price analysis. So hello and welcome to Operation Crypto. Please make sure you do like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to push out quite a few videos per week, work dependent, but I'm getting a good 3 to 4 videos out there. So in today's video we will be talking about Ravencoin. I'll run on to some of the key statistics on CoinMarketCap to start with, and then we'll jump over TradingView. We'll do a bit of technical analysis to where the price could potentially go as an investment opportunity, so how low we could potentially pick some orders up. And then we'll have a look at the future, probably the next 3 to 6 months, to see where the price could go if we flip some key areas of support and resistance. So let's get cracking. So Ravencoin, which is ticker RVN, is currently ranked 96 out of all cryptocurrencies that we have registered on CoinMarketCap, which is so a top 100 coin. That's good. It's been higher before. We've had a bit of a retracement if you look at the charts here, but pretty much every coin now. So we are currently priced at around just over 1 cent per coin. We're slightly up on today's trading. If we look at the maximum supply, we have 21 billion, and out of those in circulation, we currently have 7.3 billion in circulation. We are getting around $4.7 million worth of volume per 24 hours, and we have a market cap today of $90 million. So there's a fair bit of money behind this project. If you just look where that volume is getting traded, as you can see, we're getting quite a hefty amount against Bitmax, so we're getting, you could call that 21% against USDT and BTC. Binance is up there, we're getting around 6% against Tether. And if you scroll down, we are listed on quite a few exchanges. We have 82 recognised pairs here, so like I say, if you want to buy this, it's quite easy to get hold of. If you look there, we're also going to BNB, BUSD. We've got quite a few pairs on Binance, so that is good to know. If we just also scroll down to the right hand side, what I'm very interested in is find out the all-time highs, and that was 8 cents. So that was on June the 3rd last year, 2019. So I mean, we're not a million miles away from there, considering where we are now. I mean, I take it that's all-time highs. We'll have a look at my charts and we'll mark it up, and that will give us a good point to aim. So yeah, let's jump onto the charts now and do some technical analysis and see what's been going on with the price action. So here we have Ravencoin versus Tether. This is on a monthly time frame, and I always trade against Tether. If you've watched all my videos, predominantly most of them are in Tether, unless there's only got a BTC pair, but I will throw a BTC chat up as well towards the end, just to give a rough idea to where some entries could be. When I start off with technical analysis, we'll start on a bear chart, and what I want to do is mark up some key areas of support and resistance, and that does give you some solid areas to potentially put some buy orders or sell orders going forward. So we will start off by marking some support and resistance levels up, and what I'm doing here is I'm looking for 2 touches of a wick. So if you look at this wick down here and this wick here, we've touched that twice, and that's what we're currently sat at now. We just bounced off that monthly support level. We'll bang that there, and that is my monthly support. I want to try and get about 3 levels per time frame, so we will start off down here again. If you look there, this bottom wick back in April, we bounced off that, and then we rejected off that recently. So that's 2 levels in there. Let's see if we can get a couple higher up, see what we can spot, if there's anything around. I mean, you could say there's one close to there. We acted as support there, and we nearly rejected off it. I mean, you could pretty much bang that about there. So yeah, it's very, very close. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but that's where. Let's see if we've got any more levels further up. It doesn't look like we have, to be honest, so we're going to have to go into the weekly time frame and see what we've got there. So yeah, that's a monthly. I'll just change them to monthly. If you look at the end, that does give me a good idea which one's which. So blue is always my monthly levels. Next level will be weekly, which is purple. So let's drop into the weekly time frame and see if we can get some levels here. Again, we will start at the bottom and work his way up and see what we can see. I'm not going to drop too much down there because we have a few levels. So that looks like a very a good area there, so we'll mark it up. If you just look at this wick here, was it there? Oh, that wick, so yeah. This wick here, we came all the way up and rejected off it, and we acted as support once, twice, and then we rejected off it recently. So that will change that, and that is a weekly. That will be a resistance level when we start to push back up at some point. If this coin continues to work and the team are backing itself, and it's going to fly eventually. Again, we have one level there. We bounced off that wick there, if you can see that, and it come all the way through, and we rejected off it again there. So that is a key area. Let's see if we can get one more a bit higher up. That looks like a key level to me as well. That wick there, we rejected off it, come all the way through. I mean, the body's closed right on that area of resistance when it came through, and we did actually reject off that area eventually. So that is the weekly and the monthly. Just make sure I've got them in check so I know what's what. It's a good idea to have them saved outside here, so then you don't have to mess about and change everything. So there we go, that's some weekly and monthly. Let's drop into a daily time frame. I just want to go back in time a little bit before we put any daily levels on. If I do, sometimes I prefer just to have weekly and monthly levels on. And I want to go back to March the 13th. And that's when Bitcoin had that 57% dump. And ever since then, pretty much most coins have been on a good rise. And what I want to do is just show you that in a percentage ratio. So we was all the way down 0.00717. We pushed up, and I mean, this is quite a small move compared to some other coins. Coins have been doing plus 5,000-6,000% over the last 6 months, especially with the DeFi coins. But this has done a 284% price raise. Not that big really, and it has started to come down. We're pretty much, other than that wick down, we're at levels where we started back in March when we got dumped. So it's not looking too good really, in my opinion. So what I want to do first up is put a bearish scenario in this. I'm not going to put any daily levels in because I don't think we need it. We've got enough structure here. What I want to do is put the Fibonacci on and have a look at some potential levels to buy in. So what I want to do is take that double bottom there that I had, what was there, and take it all the way up to the top closed body. And this will give us some potential levels to buy in. I mean, I haven't had a full look into the project myself yet. Personally, it's not one of my favourite coins, but this, like I say, it's requested a bit of a price analysis for some other people. And what I tend to do is if I'm looking at a coin to invest in, and it's done a good move up, even this, a plus 200-300% price raise, then I always look at around the 618 level to buy in as an opportunity. But we've come down, we've even broke down through this monthly support level. And then yes, we've gone through the 786 level, and now we've pretty much done a full retracement. So the Fibonacci is pretty much invalid here really, because we have done a full retracement, and you can't really see any other levels than the support levels that we've got down at the bottom. We're currently sat on this monthly support level. And in my opinion, I think we have bottomed out here. I honestly think, look how many times we've bounced off this level, once, twice. We've bounced off this level 4 times. If we do break through this level, then we're going into uncharted territory. I've not got quite forgot. I'm using a Binance chart here, so it's not got the data if it has been lower. We have been down there, so let's have a look at that. You could mark that up as a key area, because we have been down there before. Let's mark it up as a daily level. So my dailies are green. If we do lose this level here, then in my opinion we could start pushing down to this level. But I don't think we're gonna. I think we've hit a good baseline here. We've bounced off it 4 times, and I think the next thing to do is go up. I think this project needs to start pushing forward. In price wise, it's got to get up to this next level. I think we need, if we push up to this level here. Sorry, wrong one. If we push up from here and turn this level here to support, then I think things will start looking good. So that's at 0.014 cents, so that's 1.5 cents. Next up, if we turn that to support, then obviously we're going to push up here. This is a key level. This is a level of weekly resistance. We need to flip that. Monthly support first. That'll give us a solid a base from this bottom that we've got, and then that will push us up to that next level. But we need the volume to increase. I mean, it's a top 100 coin. It's only getting around $4 million worth of volume, so that needs to pick up. I think the project needs to start probably pushing out a bit more information towards the investors, because otherwise it looks to me at the minute that investors have lost all hope and started to sell their bags. You shouldn't really expect a full retracement of a project in the top 100, in my opinion. So what we need to do is push forward and clear and break and flip that level of resistance to support. If we do that, then I think things will start to pick up a bit. But short term, it's not looking quite good. If we lose this area and start to drop through monthly support, then it's a long way down to here. And these, if you are an investor in the project, will be an absolute awesome area to invest. So if you're looking to invest, in my opinion, I do think these levels down here are good. I think you should use that monthly support and hope that we get a break up, but just make sure you've got some stop outs in place in case it does start to drop. So that is a tether. If we just look at it in a BTC price, just in case you trade in BTC, like I say, personally I don't. It's not looking too good, this really. I mean, look how high we've been up there. But yeah, it's not looking too good. We've done a massive retracement. We've come all down. And I just don't think that is... I mean, it doesn't look like it's going to stop, really. In a Satoshi value, it looks quite nasty. I mean, how much have we dropped down from them highs this year? That's a big drop. We've dropped 94%. That's absolutely massive, really. That's since last year, obviously. I mean, but those highs were in March of last year. So, I mean... that is a long way down. Hopefully some investors didn't get burnt up here and they're still holding these levels, because that would be one hell of a way down, in my opinion. But only things that go down sometimes must go up, and the project's still cracking along. It's still top 100, so these look like some good levels to buy in. I can't really put the Fibonacci on. I'm not going to put any support and resistance levels on, because personally I don't trade in BTC, and I'm not looking to buy in at this, to be honest. So if you're looking to BTC, then I mean, you're sub 100 sats now, I think, anywhere around here. As long as the tether pair holds up and starts pushing up here, then I think 100 sats would be potentially a good buy-in. So I think that will do it for today's video. That was somewhere that you should buy in my opinion, around 1 cent. Use that monthly support level, but have a stop out just below that monthly stop out, and just in case it does turn. If you start pushing down here and the project's still doing as they're doing, then buy down here, dollar cost average down, and hopefully hold and wait for the moon, as they say. But that will wrap it up for today's video. Just a little bit of technical analysis on Raven. It's done a massive retracement since last year, and there could be some great opportunities to get in there. So please make sure you do like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.